Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, my twin pregnancy updates. Thanks so much for watching as always. So this one is going to be an update on weeks 31 and 32. I just hit week 32 yesterday, right? Today's Sunday. Yeah, so yesterday. Um, so the past 2 weeks, guys, have definitely kind of amplified everything. So I was laughing with someone the other day. I said, I sort of felt like I was just cruising along, la di da through this twin pregnancy, and then all of a sudden I like hit this wall the past couple of weeks, and things are just definitely feeling like just a lot to handle. I sort of feel like I'm in like survival mode almost to just get through the day, like just basically to be a decent mom to Gray throughout the day, to teach my classes, a couple classes that I teach a week, and just some things. I'm like, I feel like that's the bare minimum of what I can do is just like the basic things of life. Serious lack of motivation. I'm not gonna lie. These past 2 weeks, like I haven't felt like really doing anything. I definitely slacked on this blog. Just I don't even know. Yeah, I'm trying not to beat myself up about it, but really I'm kind of beating myself up about it. But what can you do? Little by little, and I'm trying to really stay positive. We went to church this morning. I'm trying to really um, remember to connect with God every day and feel blessed and all of that. Um, but I can definitely admit I am failing at that, at the whole idea of that, staying positive and, feeling blessed at all times. Definitely failing at that sometimes during the day. Okay. So what are some symptoms that I've been having? So I did make some notes this time. Yay. Terrible, terrible insomnia. I don't know. I mean, I think that's kind of just common pregnancy in general at this stage, towards the kind of like third trimester, towards the end. Sleep just becomes hard because you're kind of uncomfortable. So I'm still just uncomfortable at nighttime. It's weird. It's like I feel like my whole body almost swells a little bit. I know I'm not eating as healthy as I could be insofar as like paleo and things like that. And I know dairy and I know gluten and all of those types of foods like soy, it always usually makes me feel just like uncomfortable in my skin, usually gets me stuffed up, makes like my hands hurt a little bit and things like that. And so it could just be that, or it could be something related to the pregnancy. I don't know, but I just get very like uncomfortable at night. Like it's kind of a weird, I don't know, hard to describe, but just like, that type of feeling. And I've been getting really itchy. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm a little dehydrated. I should probably try to like make an effort to drink a lot more water, but I've been getting very like itchy, like all over. Like definitely my belly is the first time I've noticed that. I've heard that in a lot of other videos and twin moms say, or just any pregnancy talk about, but I was totally fine until recently. My belly is just super itchy now. So trying to remember to put lotion on that, and then also like just my arms and things, and legs, like random itchiness kind of all over. So yeah, super fun. But pregnancy is so glamorous. um, let's see. I did take some pictures this morning, so I have one collage to show you, and actually I'll show you a bump pic right now. Just in case you're wondering, why not? I think I gotta scoot my chair back though. Hold on. Okay, so look at this sucker. Woohoo! If I turn to the side, oh my gosh. It's getting so big, you guys. Seriously, like look, if I actually hold my shirt in, this is like, look at that. Wow. So it just is cracking me up. It's really so sorry the light's changing. Oh, I can't even pull the chair in. Okay, I'll just scoot myself up. Yeah, it's really starting to like stick out further and further to me. Is making me laugh. Um, I'm running out of clothes that fit. I'm down to like 3 pairs of stretchy pants I bought at Walmart like way a couple months ago that are just like super. They're cute, but they're stretchy. I have 2 pairs of LuLaRoe actually, super stretchy that I've been wearing. And then I do have maternity pants. I have 2 pairs of jeans and a pair of leggings, but I don't like the maternity pants. I don't know if it's just me or maybe it's the itchiness, but pulling the band up over my stuff, oh, it just gets so uncomfortable that I end up not really wearing those. So I've been kind of just rotating between my, few pairs of stretchy, super stretchy leggings and just making it work. And then I have a couple shirts, my maternity shirts, work, but pretty much I can't get away with anything else that's not an official maternity shirt anymore. So, yeah, slim pickings in my wardrobe. I got 5 more weeks to go. If I make it to 37 weeks, hopefully, which is initially when they said they would induce me, But then my doctor actually said, or 38 weeks. So anywhere between 37 and 38 weeks. So if I end up going all the way to that point, I have anywhere between 5 to 6 weeks left in this pregnancy. So wow. We're definitely getting to the home stretch, which is awesome since the pregnancy is starting to become like very uncomfortable and inconvenient. But also, I feel like I'm so not prepared around my house or just prepared in general. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, weeks go by pretty fast, like, and I only have 5 of them left. So if I even make it that long, so I better start preparing. Anyway, okay. So let's see. I talked about the insomnia. I talked about, oh, so I've mentioned this a little bit before, but definitely becoming a bigger issue. My legs are getting super tired very quickly throughout the day, and a little bit like my lower back, or I mean, depending on even just my back, my upper back, even just like my posterior chain, we'll call it in general, is getting really tired quickly. So, like, what I've discovered is that when I put Gray down for his nap, I have to sit down like almost like the entire nap time. Like if I don't rest, even I mean I don't have to sleep. I sleep sometimes, but I don't even have to sleep. Like I just have to get my feet up. And if I don't, like I've had a few times over the past 2 weeks where I haven't done that, and I'm literally like falling apart by like 4 p.m. then, or 5 p.m. It's like my legs, my glutes, my lower back, like it all just kind of gives out, and it's like almost hard to even just like stand up because they're just tired and achy. So, but if I rest, like as soon as I'm done, Gray's sleeping right now. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go put my feet up. I'll edit the video, whatever. I have a whole bunch of other work to do, but I will just have my feet elevated and literally just for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, hopefully, depending on if my husband gets home and can get Gray up when he wakes up. I will just put my feet up, and that will then save me for then the evening. I will be able to function fine because I've rested. So my advice to any of you ladies out there, do that. Get the rest, because it's like you're not really, I don't know. To me, it's like a trade-off, but I can't be like down for the count for the rest of the day by like 4 or 5 o'clock. So it makes more sense to me to rest and be able to make it, through the rest of the day. It's so crazy to even say that. Like, I don't know. That's just so different from my normal life that it's weird. But I tell you what, though, it does make you sort of extra thankful, I think, for like your health just in general, because I can't imagine, being someone who just, that's kind of the everyday is like that type of tired and fatigue. And I don't know, just like, so it makes me really thankful for like my normal life, that I can just like go and not even think twice about it. Okay, so I mentioned my glutes. So yeah, my glutes have been getting like, I went through like a few days where like the outside of my glutes got like almost like sore as if I had worked out, but I hadn't worked out at all. So that was random. Let's see. I talked about the survival mode. So I did have another sonogram at week 30 and a half. So I mentioned in my last video, if you watched that one, that the babies had dropped into the 20th percentile at my last sonogram. That was a couple weeks before Thanksgiving. So in 3 weeks, they wanted me to come back, which was basically the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. And I really felt like I ate a lot. I felt like I grew. I was trying to eat a lot, especially over Thanksgiving, and turns out they had grown. I mean, they were still 3 pounds, which is good. So each baby at 30 and a half weeks, one baby was 3 pounds and one baby was 3 pounds and 2 ounces. So that's great news. But percentage wise, because they measure the head, they measure the stomach, the femur length. I think there's a few different measurements that go into like that overall percentile. And the little girl was still at 20%. So she had only dropped a couple percentage points. She was like 22 or something before that. And the little boy had dropped to 17%. So my maternal fetal medicine doctor was like, all right, you really got to eat. Like, so I had to go back in 2 weeks, which I'm not positive if that's normal at this stage or if she was bringing me back in earlier, I think. So I go back this week, actually. So this Wednesday, I'll go back again to have them measured, which is 2 weeks out from my last appointment. And then I go back. I made another appointment again for the following week. So, sorry, I'm getting out of breath. Because I'm like perching on this chair because I couldn't move the damn chair after darn chair. Sorry. after I moved it initially to show you my belly. But yeah, so they also said their stomachs are small. And again, that's, I need to be eating more. So what I decided after I had that appointment at 30 and a half weeks, I decided for myself that I wasn't going to work out anymore. That didn't come from a doctor. I don't know that they even knew I was working out, really. Like way back in the beginning, they had told me to stop working out at 15 weeks. Well, I didn't really do that. But like you guys know, I've said I haven't been working. It's not like I worked out a lot. I literally would do maybe 1 or 2 workouts a week, kind of throughout the whole thing. But I did decide I'm not going to do any of that anymore because I think I just need all the calories that I can possibly eat. So that's really hard for me. Like it's hard for me to be in the gym, and I'm like, oh, I'll just do 1 or 2 things. I'm like, no, Amanda, like you can't do it. Just you got to try to sit. Like so. Anyway, so hopefully next time I come back on and film, I'll pop back on after this next doctor's appointment, and hopefully I'll have good news for you. The other thing at the doctor's appointment that was not good news is the little girl who's baby A, the first one who would be delivered, she had flipped. So she was now head up in my stomach. I'm like touching my stomach, not that you guys can see it right now, but so she's now head up, head up, feet down, breached. So praying that she flips again somewhere in the next few weeks. Supposedly, the bigger they get, the less room that there is to move. All right, guys, hold on. This is killing my back. I gotta fix my chair. Okay, so I'm so tired. Okay, so if she doesn't flip, I'm like 90% sure that they'll just call it an automatic C-section. I'm really hoping to have a chance to try to deliver both vaginally, so hopefully she'll flip, and then when they grow so much that they don't really want to flip again, hopefully she'll just flip before then and then stay, so that way she's head down, and then we'll just stay. Okay, so what else? No more workouts. Oh, so in my head, I'm trying to do some freezer meal prep. I know a lot of people talk about doing that before you have a baby, one baby, your first baby, your 10th baby, it doesn't matter. Like the more you can kind of prep for that to kind of get through that newborn stage, the better. So I really want to try to do some freezer meal prep, but every time I go to try to do it, like I said, I'm just so lacking motivation. So I don't know that I'll even get to any of that, but hopefully I will. And then I will be eating, pretty much paleo once they're born, with the exception of rice and oatmeal. So I can make like some rice-based casseroles, maybe like chicken broccoli rice casserole or something like that. But I will be dairy-free and I will be gluten-free and soy-free and corn-free and, like just as clean as kind of possible within that, for as long as I can once they're born, because I just think that helps with nursing. So I need to try to meal prep within that. And it's crazy because I feel like I have been eating all of the dairy and all of the gluten in the world over the past couple of months, and it's making me feel gross. So I'm kind of like really looking forward to eating healthy again, even though it's a lot harder. It's challenging. Let's see. So I started. I finally remembered that I need to order a breast pump because with insurance you usually get one. I do have a couple Medellas from my first pregnancy. So one I got from insurance, the Medela Pump and Style. And then my sister, actually, from her babies, had given me her old Medela because she didn't need it anymore. And I just bought new tubing, and so I would still use it. So I do have those two now. Both of them are a little bit, I like ran them through the ringer for my first baby because I was working full-time at the time. I worked full-time up until 14 months with my first baby. And so I pumped like a fiend through that whole first year. So the motors on those two are both running, and one of them is actually broken. I fixed it with a piece of tape, but it's technically broken. Anyway, so I was looking at insurance, and there's this new breast pump out called the Freeme Independence or Freeme Liberty if you buy it. And I guess through insurance, it's Freeme Independence, but apparently those two models are very similar with just some minor changes, I think, to make it more affordable for insurance. Apparently it's like a hands-free pumping bra. A hands-free pump. You could wear it on your waistband. The clips the cups like go inside your bra, and rather than stick out, they're almost like shaped like a bra. and they just collect the milk. They can collect up to 8 ounces each, and then you can walk around like it's like hands-free walking. So I've been looking into that. If anyone who's out there and watches this video and like has feedback on that pump and would like to leave me a comment on that, I would love, love, love to hear it, because I'm not 100% sure, but I do need to get that ordered pretty soon so that it's in by the time the twins are born. Okay, something kind of untwin pregnancy related, but sort of kind of. We moved Gray to his toddler bed, and we moved his bed. So I live in a 2-bedroom house, you guys. My husband and I have 1 bedroom. Gray had another bedroom. Well, now we have 2 more humans coming into our house, so we had to make some arrangements. So we don't want to move yet because we just don't. So it's going to be really, really crazy. But what we did was we put Gray into our room in his toddler bed, and then we're going to make his room, which right now is still his room, we're going to, kind of redecorate a little bit. I mean, not really decorate, but just set up another crib and just whatever, rearrange a smidge to have that be the twins' room eventually. I mean, obviously they won't be sleeping in there for a while. And what I plan on doing, which is a little crazy, but I'm just going to basically sleep I'm not going to sleep where my husband and Gray, my toddler, are sleeping for a while with the newborns, because I don't want to wake both of them up. I would rather they get sleep. And so I'll be pretty much like in the living room, I think, throughout the night with the twins. Supposedly. Okay. So anyway, that's it. Let's see what else. I'm making this long. Sorry. Oh, the other thing is weird, like a random symptom. My hands are like every morning when I wake up, or whatever you want to call it, just really, it actually starts throughout the middle of the night. I start noticing it because I'm still up like this crazy kind of just up all throughout the night type of thing. But my hands are getting so during the day it's fine. Like right now it's fine. But when I'm in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night, and when I wake up in the morning, it's like I can barely close them. I think it's just swelling in general or achiness or something. But it's like annoying, right? Hopefully related to just the food that I'm eating, and that'll go away too, I'm sure, once they're born. But okay, well, I think that's all I have for now. I think I will post this video and just keep it a week 31, 32 update after I go to the doctor, so week 32 and a half or whatever. After I go to the doctor on Wednesday, I'll add an update on that. But yeah, guys, it's getting, we're kind of getting close. So yay, exciting. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. And please stay tuned to my blog. I'm still going to try to post, especially once I'm done being pregnant, post 5-minute workouts and healthy recipes. So hopefully you'll continue to follow me on YouTube and on my actual blog. And if you need any... Hi, so I just want to come on here really quick. I am sitting in the parking lot at my doctor's appointment. I just finished up a sonogram today where they took the baby's growth. So I am 33 weeks and 5 days right now. Last Wednesday, I had a doctor's appointment, but they didn't take the baby's growth from the sonograms, and so I couldn't tell if they had gotten bigger or anything. That was only 2 weeks from the previous one. And I guess they like to really just do it every 3 weeks based on, well, I don't know really exactly why, but I think just in terms of, because the measurement is not accurate, exact, obviously, so I think 3 weeks is better. But in any case, so today we got to measure them, and great news, I'm so excited. Whoops, sorry, I moved my camera there. They are growing, they're doing great. So baby girl, baby A is 4 pounds and 2 ounces right now, and so her percentage actually dropped a little bit, but they weren't concerned. And then baby B, he jumped up, so he is now 4 pounds and 11 ounces. So that's awesome, and he is in now back up to the 30th, somewhere in the 30th percentile. I forgot the exact number, I'd have to check. But so super, super cool. They're both over 4 pounds. I feel really good about that. My goal is a 5-pound baby at least, and so baby boy is almost there, and baby girl I think will definitely get there. So yeah, I'm 33 weeks and basically 33 and a half weeks. So this Saturday I'll be 34 weeks. And so they still have at least 3 weeks worth of growing, which historically puts on about a pound or so. So figure they should both be over 5 pounds by the time I give birth. So yay! Super, super excited about that. The only news today, fluids were good today too. Baby girl's fluid was sort of every other appointment it would be high or whatever, but this time it was totally fine. So, nothing that they're worried about. The only thing that is maybe not the most amazing news is that baby girl A is still breached. So at this point, she's actually like folded in half, kind of. They had another term for it, breach something. But so the picture they gave me looked pretty funny. But so that's meaning, or that's leaning towards most likely at this point it'll just be a scheduled C-section, or not, maybe not scheduled, but like a C-section. So you know, I go every week now. So every Wednesday I'll have an appointment now, and I think they'll scan every time and see what they're doing, and maybe not measure the growth, but just, you know, check on them. So now what I had done last week, a non-stress test, is the craziest thing, guys. You literally sit in a chair for, it's supposed to be 20 minutes. They put monitors like on your belly, like trying to measure, you know, each baby's heart rate. And they're just trying to measure the heart rate for 20 minutes when you just lay there, literally in the chair. So very interesting experience. My babies are very active apparently, so they kept moving. And so the monitors weren't able to pick up the heart rate like the whole time. And so I ended up having to sit in that chair for like, it was like 45 minutes with these monitors attached to me so that they could finally establish like, and I had to hold them myself with my hands because they couldn't get them, you know, to pick up the reading, the heart rate. So it was a very interesting experience. I do have a picture. I'll insert a picture here. But I got to, you know, chat away with the nurses. They were so friendly there. We started talking about paleo diets and keto diets and, you know, low carb diets and all this stuff. And they were asking my opinion on it, and it was just hilarious. So, so thank you to the nurses for making that, experience, you know, much better than it could have been just kind of sitting there for 45 minutes. But yeah, guys, so that's all I got for you at this point. So super awesome. We are now in major crunch mode of preparing the house, and my overall energy levels, you guys, I like nighttime, I literally don't sleep. I actually did okay last night. I get little pockets of sleep. So, you know, whatever, it's fine. I'm wearing makeup more often now because I feel like if I don't wear makeup, I literally look like The Walking Dead. And so, so we'll call this a blessing in disguise to get me back into, like, you know, wearing a little bit of makeup. But yeah, so, oh, and shout out to my sister-in-law. I need to call you and text you right now to say thank you so much. But just yesterday, actually, they brought down, my mother and father-in-law are in town, and they brought down this giant pillow. It's kind of like the Snuggle pillow, if anyone has ever had it. I've never had a pillow. My first pregnancy, I didn't get a pillow. I was, you know, okay, generally sleeping through that one. And so anyway, so from my sister-in-law, Kelly, they brought this down from her pregnancy. You know, she's not using it anymore. And it's just like this giant pillow. It looks like a snake. It's not the Snuggle brand. I don't know what brand it is. I'll have to look that up, and maybe I'll post it in the blog. But, so neat. It like wraps around, you put it under your head, it wraps all the way around you. It can go between your knees and then under your belly too. And so I've used that last night on the couch, and I think that helped a little bit perhaps with my sleep. So yay, thank you very much, Kelly, for that. Okay, let's see what else. So yeah, so just fatigue is really a thing now, guys. It's like my legs and back get tired really quickly, and I have to just sit, which I know I've mentioned before. But really, all things considered, you know, if that's my only terrible symptom, like, I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed. You know, I'm thanking God so much for this pregnancy, especially after today's appointment. Thanking God so much that, you know, these babies are doing okay in here, and I can't believe we get to meet them soon. Like, less than 4 weeks, pretty much. Maybe either exactly 4 weeks or less than 4 weeks at this point, we will get to meet our babies. So it's so cool. Oh, here's a funny update. My husband and I cannot pick a name for the baby girl. We know what we're going to name the boy. I'll give you a little spoiler alert. So since they are baby A and baby B corresponds to girl and boy. So baby A is the girl, baby B is the boy. Just, you know, the way that they, the way that they assign who's baby A in the uterus just happens to be the girl for me. And my name is Amanda. I'm obviously a girl. So, and then my husband's name is Ben. And so his starts with B. So we thought it'd be really fun just because of that to keep the baby's names with A's. So the girl will start with an A and the boy will start with a B, just to match up with both Ben and I, and also with our, you know, what they're termed this whole time that we've been pregnant. So we thought that'd be fun, but the only problem is we cannot agree on an A name. So if anyone out there watching sees this and wants to shoot us, you know, comment if this is a blog post or however you see this, comment
with any A names that you suggest. We would be very happy to hear those. So the only thing that, we've gone through like nameless and all this, and just, you know, we have a couple names that we like, but we can't agree on the version of it. Like, you know, you could have multiple versions of it. I like one version better, he likes another version better, or whatever. And we want to avoid super common names like, you know, Ashley and Amy and things like that. Like names that, you know, they're just very common. We don't want to use one of those. We'd like to see if we can find something like a little bit unique. And we do have the middle name set for her already, so it has to go with her middle name too. Okay, I think that is it. It is almost Christmas, guys, so Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holidays. Happy almost New Year. I can't wait to kind of just be healthier in January. Once they're born, I will be going pretty much paleo with the exception of rice and oats, and I'm just looking forward to that. I know it's going to be hard, obviously, and especially I need to eat a ton of calories breastfeeding the babies, but I just can't wait to like feel better, because eating the way I'm eating now, I mean, it's great. I put on, you know, the baby's gained, so yay, I did something right. I've been eating sandwiches, which, you know, those are going down okay, but I just don't feel good when I eat bread and when I eat dairy. Like, it just messes me up. So anyway, can't wait to get clean and sort of just feel optimal within that, and I'm sure okay, I know this sounds hilarious, but I'm sure I'll sleep better even though I'll have newborns. Like, the sleep that I do get will probably be better quality sleep because of that. That makes no sense. I just said I think I'll sleep better when I have 2 twin newborns. So who knows? We'll see how that goes. All right. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Everybody have a great end of the year and Happy New Year. And I will do another couple updates before these little babies are born. All right. Bye. Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a quick belly shot. I'm literally pumping gas right now, filling my minivan, but do it real quick for you. So again, I'm 33 weeks and basically 4 days, 33 and a half weeks at this point. And here is my belly. So look at that thing. I love it, I love it. This is, whoo, looks really big from that view. Stand up on my, so that is basically 9 pounds worth of baby, a little under 9 pounds worth of baby in there. And 2 placentas, because I'm die twins, and whatever, all the other fluid and stuff. So, yay, exciting. I have 3 more weeks of getting bigger. Oh my goodness. All right, see ya.